What's up, everybody? Back with another video. Look, let's talk about what's going on with Bitconnect. I kind of want to reiterate something that I stated months ago when I decided to not reinvest in Bitconnect anymore, and I saw that something to me was just not right in the way that it was setting up for success, big success. And to me, that was a telltale sign when they started getting really big. The payouts were looking funny, and everything was looking funny. It wasn't set up. They weren't set up to succeed, and they weren't trying to do that. So that right there gave me a red flag to know that something was changing and something was going to happen soon. So I stopped reinvesting months ago, but that's not even the case. There are a lot of people out there right now that are extremely happy to see BCC go down. And that's what you got to understand in this game, in this sport, that there are always going to be people who inevitably, no matter what, wants a platform, wants something to fall. Now, there's a ton of people that were not involved with Bitconnect that are ecstatic. They're so ecstatic because they feel like the cancer is gone from the space. But in actuality, if you're not even involved in any kind of business with a company because of your own personal choices, there really is no moral victory. It's simply a platform that you don't agree with or that you don't like, that you choose not to invest in or entertain. So I don't really understand necessarily how that is a victory for people who are like, I've always said it's a Ponzi scheme. Okay, you've always said that. You chose not to get involved in it. So where does your winning feeling come from? Like, where does it come from? Because to me, it doesn't really make sense. You could tell somebody all day that it's a scam, but if you're not in it, then it doesn't really matter. So there are a ton of people who were involved with Bitconnect, me including myself, me as well. And I put $1,040 in back last May. I got that $1,000 back about a month later or so. You could check the videos to see when I actually got it back. So for me, I continued to reinvest until I got about $16,500 in, and then that was probably around September, October, and I just said I'm not going to do it anymore. To me, it wasn't making any more sense. I wasn't going to do it. But for people who still continue to say, like, you lost all your money, like, no. If you were smart, you didn't lose all your money. If you were smart, you would have probably already gotten back your money well before this point today. So it's really not a lose. Like, everybody who is anti-Bitconnect is pointing fingers, like screaming, like acting like everybody lost their life savings. Now, there are some people who probably just put in their life savings. Those people lost. But people like me, people like the main promoters of the Bitconnect platform, you all know them. They didn't lose. I mean, there's a lot of people pointing fingers at those people and saying, you know, you went down, it crashed and burned, you lost everything. But they didn't lose everything. Matter of fact, they gained more with the platform than what they would have if they didn't join it in the first place. So the hate is kind of stupid because it doesn't really make sense. If they even knew, or if everybody even knew it was a Ponzi, the fact that me, myself included, have gained by joining Bitconnect is awesome, and it's respect. Like I said, nothing good ever lasts forever, especially in crypto. 6 months in crypto is longer than a year in crypto. What you suspect as being legit, quote unquote, now, you may be calling that something 6 months from now. Or you may simply not agree with the route that they're taking and you get out of it, and then you want to call them a scam. So I'm kind of neutral in this aspect. BCC attained something that they wanted to obtain, and they're simply switching routes. Is it a scam? I think, personally, in my humble opinion, what I thought months ago was that they were reaching a point with all of the U.S. promoters like Craig Grant, etc., who were making big money. They were reaching such a large audience that it was impossible to sustain the Ponzi. They never showed us a bot, even though we have tons of bots that are on the market now that anybody can buy and run. But yet they won't show us a bot. That was one of the biggest things. So when everybody came up to defend Bitconnect to a T, I was a little uncomfortable because, like I said, in this space, you really don't know. You think you know, but you really don't know. And that was one of the things that bothered me. And I didn't want to be one of those people that defended it to the T, to the dying edge, that it wasn't a Ponzi scheme. I simply wanted to let people know that this is a risk that you're willing to take if you want to make money. Just a risk. So, with that being said, if you are happy that Bitconnect is leaving the space and doing something completely different, congrats to you. I don't know what it really does for you, because like you've seen over the last year, if it's not Bitconnect, it's usi-tech. If it's not usi-tech, it's BitPetite. If it's not BitPetite, it's Bitcoinly. There are going to be endless companies that come into the space, that operate in the space, and that will leave the space like Bitconnect or like BitPetite. They'll either let you know up front we're leaving, or they won't. They'll disappear like Chain Group or something. So what I'm saying is that at the end of the day, you have your money in crypto. You would have your money elsewhere if you didn't believe that you couldn't get rich, or that if you believed that you could get rich from it. So what I'm saying is that all these platforms, all these tokens, whether it's lending, staking, mining, trading, it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, if you're looking to profit, you're going to take a risk. That's it. You're either fine with it or you're not. Don't sit up here and knock other people's methods of wanting to earn money. Some people only want to do lending. Some people only want to do staking. Some people only want to trade. Some people only do mining. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. But we don't control the companies. We simply operate within the space with the companies that we're given. You make the best choices that you can, and then the rest of it, you leave it up to chance, but it's all a gamble. So, catch you guys in the next video. Peace.